If a healer, therapist, or coach doesn't understand power, privilege, and systemic oppression and the intersection of capitalism, patriarchy, and racism, and how that impacts an individual's experiences, and how people are perceived in the marketplace based on the cards that they hold, those people will, number one, will not be able to help you at all, not even with some marriage issue, because ultimately marriage is a business, it's a business contract. It is also about capitalism, patriarchy, and racism. Second, they will not be able to survive the business world at all. So oftentimes you'll see these healers or coaches or therapists struggling in their business. Third, if they're struggling, then that also means that they still have their good girl or good boy mindset, which is the same problem that the clients are struggling with. I hate to generalize, but it really does come down to it because the good girl, good boy mindset is an oppressed prey mindset. When you say you want to be successful, that means you want to become more privileged. But if you're operating from a prey oppressed mindset, you cannot connect to what it's like to be privileged or to see the world and people, your industry, from the lens of the privileged. You can't keep functioning and relating to being the oppressed and expect to have privileged results. That just does not connect. It does not work. It's just not possible. How can somebody with such steep inferiority complex climb the ladder? Even when people become successful, when they continue to have that inferiority complex, they end up losing what they gained. Because if you behave like the prey or the oppressed up there, you're gonna be, first of all, exploited and used. Second of all, someone's gonna use you as supply for their powergasm or for their gain of power and privilege and then discard you. Oftentimes, these individuals end up getting scapegoated after getting paid a good salary, even having a really good title and the appearance of being successful. If this hasn't been clear yet, for those of you who have been watching my content for some time, nothing is a personal or a business problem. Everything is a business problem because your personal life is heavily controlled by capitalism. Your personal relationship, people that you're dealing with, they're fully controlled by capitalism. That means some problem you have with your friends, if you feel like someone's being jealous, or you have some problem with your husband, or you're just having a really hard time with dating, every problem is about power and privilege. And what is required of you is knowing your cards and playing them well so you don't keep taking losses. If you want to win in your personal and professional life, you have to understand business and be good at it, period.